Pick me, Lou. Here we go,
Yo,
man. How you doing?
how you doing, man? I'm
I'm
doing
doing
good.
well. I'm doing well.
Can you guess where I'm from by my accent?
Uh, I'm gonna. I haven't heard you speak enough yet.
Okay, I'm from India, so
India.
I'm
Okay, I
probably
was about to guess that, but I needed to hear you one more time.
yeah, I'm probably the only Indian watching you.
All right. All
But if
right.
you have any Indians here, put in the YouTube comments live. But anyways, I wanted to talk about as myself being not Caucasian. I feel like the UFC slash MMA community is really racist, like really racist. And I
Okay.
think Keon made a video on it as well. But
Yeah,
it was
Keon did a
again,
video.
yeah, but it was against black people. But I think it's black people. It's obviously Russians, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So I know you pulled the serious face out there. So this clip is probably going to be on Twitter, but I'll try not to be too controversial. But basically, the reason I think that is because, well, let me just put one thing, right? So a lot of people think in UFC wrestling is really boring, right? Just watch kickboxing then, right? Because a lot of people I talk to in India who are just casual UFC fans, they think Izzy's sick, right? But obviously, hardcore fans think he's boring as hell,
Yeah, of
right?
course. I agree.
Right?
I agree with
But
that.
if yeah, so that kickboxing is really boring, but people still find it amazing. But compared to wrestling, if it's boring, even if it's really good, even if there's amazing transitions, I really talked to someone like a week ago who said the fight between Arman Sarukian and Islam is boring,
Yeah, I
right?
mean that
So
again. I just think the first thing I want to say is, based on your first statement, I think that of course there's always going to be racism. There's always going to be people that are hating on another culture. I actually see it all the time with people hating on the Dagestanis. Like I actually see less hate from the Dagestanis, hardcore hate, than I see going towards them. So I agree with that. But the thing is, um, what are you getting at with the grappling thing and the striking thing? Are you
yeah, so
saying
I
that
don't want to
people
talk much
really
of the
hate
racism
Russians?
part. Yeah, I just don't want to talk much about the racism part because I don't want to make this too controversial.
Yeah,
But I
yeah,
just want to talk about the wrestling and kickboxing thing, right? So a
sure.
lot of people think they're hardcore UFC fans,
Yes.
but they only want to see kickboxing, right? So
Mhm,
just watch Justin Gagey then, right? You don't watch Izzy, right?
mhm.
So yeah, I just think there's a like you guys are not true MMA fans if you think
Yeah.
wrestling is boring. And in the YouTube community, going back to the last part, I think there is some kind of what do you call that? Unbiased, where you don't realize you're being racist, but you're kind of being racist. Like the first thing, where I really think, Lucas, don't mind me
Sure,
saying
sure.
this.
Let's hear it. Let's
I
hear it.
really think if Islam was not, if he was white,
Yeah.
you would think he won against Volkanovski. I really think that.
Oh,
Right?
oh
I
shit, dude.
really, really think that.
Damn, dude.
Because as you
I
said too,
literally could not disagree more. Now, hold on.
okay.
Again. I can be biased against Islam and
Hmm.
for Volk, but the fact
Yeah,
that
sure.
you think that it's because Islam
Yeah.
isn't white. First of all, he is white and he's
Well,
the
this is what I'm
whitest
talking
person.
about. You
He's the
don't
whitest.
realize you're being racist. You don't. That's why I
But hold on,
expected you
hold
to
on,
just
hold on, hold on. I understand that this is like of course I understand what you're getting at. But Islam is Caucasian. He's from the Caucasus Mountains, bro. This is the
come
literal.
on.
This dude is the
Yeah,
whitest
we
man
know Islam.
that ever walked the planet, basically. And also,
Yeah,
hold on.
we
Volkanovski, if you're going to call me biased against Islam, I think it's a much better argument to say I'm biased because Volkanovski's my favorite fighter. Okay, because I've never really picked against Islam up until the Charles fight. I picked Charles to beat him. I always
Mhm.
picked for Islam, and I always enjoyed watching Islam fight because I wanted to see how does he do against these guys at the top of the
Yeah,
rankings.
sure.
Granted, Islam's style before getting the belt was a little bit more boring. He was improving slowly and surely. Habib is the same background as Islam. I'm a fan of Habib. I like making fun of his fans with the way that they talk. Here's the thing from the Dagestani fan base, I usually see more like talking about him like he's the GOAT, like this infallible guy. I like
Hmm.
that stuff. I don't get upset at it. I think it's funny because I disagree with it. But as far as Habib is concerned, that's literally like a guy that I always was extremely hyped for. And I have a real argument for Volk winning the fight. And I do. And I picked Islam to win that. And I saw Volkanovski
Yeah,
impress me, and I was emotional when I first saw it, but I went back. There's a real argument, man.
I
Volkanovski
think the two
outstruck him in
reasons
round
why
two. He beat him in
I
round.
think
It's a 3-2 fight for Islam, or it's a 3-2 fight for Volk. It's still a close fight.
yeah, but I think the reason why there are two reasons why people think Islam lost that. The first one that I already said, and the second one, as the last guy just told, where people think, oh, he's from Volk is actually lighter than him, right? So he should have an advantage in getting, deciding
The
who
nod,
wins,
yeah,
right?
I
So
can
I think that's,
understand that.
that's pretty bad too. So let's say the same thing comes
But
up.
again,
If
like,
Islam
what did
is not
Islam
Russian, is
do?
not Pakistani, people won't say that. And what I think is a
I
YouTube.
disagree with that. I think if you have a guy like a Colby Covington fight a Volkanovski, I think that if the same fight goes down, you have the same amount of
But
people saying that,
Covington,
that
he was
Volkanovski
out.
won because people look at Colby and say he's boring. I see it all the time. I do.
Yeah,
I
but
think Colby's entertaining. I think he's entertaining.
yeah, the way he
I,
talks.
no, not the way he talks, the way he fights. I like the way he goes. Here people shit on Marab, right? Marab is from Georgia,
You do
and
as well.
and here's the thing. I
Bunch of
shit
people
on
you do
Marab,
as
but
well.
here's the thing. Hold on, I'll say this: the performance against Petr Yan, if he can replicate that, and the Aldo fight, I was the only person I've ever heard of saying that Marab actually was not boring in the Aldo fight.
You
I
said
was
that?
not bored by that performance.
Did you
I
really say
like
that?
Marab's. I 100% said that
I don't know. I'm
multiple
not sure
times.
about that, man.
Hey
But
man,
okay, go ahead.
hold on. I'm telling you with all sincerity. I promise you. I've said Marab has a bit of a boring style, but that fight with Aldo was not that boring. People are just pissed because it was Aldo. The fight that he had with Jan, I loved. Now, of course, I was pissed watching it, but the style itself is fun. I love the style of grappling where guys are just able to break people. The Kamaru Usman, Tyron Woodley. I like that. I like seeing it because it's a weapon that they can use, the pace, the grappling, to basically steal their opponent's soul. That's almost like more definitive than a KO or a submission. And I
But
like it.
most people don't think like you, though,
Most
right?
people don't
So
think like me, but the thing
let's
is,
say MMA Guru, right? I think the comments of a YouTube channel accurately represent what the YouTuber is saying as well. And your comments, when I do look at it, most of them are very biased against Islam, right? I know you
what?
might
But
say
hold on. But
because
hold on. You're talking
only
about Islam in the Volk fight. When have I ever been biased against Islam out of the
in the
Volk fight? And I don't
Oliveira
think I'm
fight.
biased with him in the Volk fight.
In the Oliveira fight, you think you said he lose? Everyone said he
In the
lose.
Oliveira fight.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
I gotta.
when he did lose, everyone is angry, calling him bad words.
I didn't. When
Okay,
he
you wouldn't
lost,
do
the
that,
first thing I
but
said
you
was he
support someone who does
dominated
that.
him. He's a
But
better fighter.
you
He proved
support
me
MMA
wrong.
Guru who does that. Like I
But
can't get
hold on.
right now with MMA Guru right now, and
Yeah,
that's
no.
why I'm with you.
But here's
And
the
you
thing.
support
Here's the
him,
thing.
and you
Other
support
people.
people like him,
No,
which is
of course I love MMA Guru's content, but hold on. I disagree with a lot of the things that he says about Dagestanis. I think he's a little too harsh on them, but hey, that's him, and that's what makes him so like unhinged and like it's just entertaining to see because like the guy
well,
has
it's not
balls.
entertaining for the people who it's actually being targeted to, right?
But
If
he's
someone targeted your race like that, you would not find it entertaining. Let
but
me
hold
tell you
on.
that,
But
right? And
okay,
if
yeah, no,
he
I
said the
understand
same
what you're saying.
thing
But one thing
against
I
black
want to say
people,
is
wait. If he said the same thing against black people like he does to Russians, I swear he wouldn't be alive right now,
no, but
right?
hold on. Oh no, wait a second.
So
I
he
think
doesn't
you
do that against
probably
black people, but he
I
does
mean
that against
you
Russians,
have a
but no
point
one
with that.
cares.
You have a point with that. But hold on. I'm not saying hold on. I'm not debating you on is this statement like is it this or not? Like I agree with what you're saying on the statements. My thing is I did not think that Islam won that fight or I did not think that
Ooh, you're,
Volkanovski won that
you're,
fight because Islam was Russian. That was not it. I don't have anything
but
against
for
Russian
most
people.
people, it is.
I love
Do you
Russian
agree with
people.
that? Do you agree with most people it is? Or not?
I just said I think Volkanovski, if he had
No,
the
do you
exact same
agree with
performance
no
against
you
Colby
not you. Okay,
Covington,
you're good. You're good. But do you
yeah,
think most people have that bias that I talked about? Where only because they're Russian, they think, oh, he probably lost the striking part. When Islam actually won the striking
I will say this: there are a
right?
lot of people that hate on the Dagestani fighters. Yeah,
Yeah, but do they have that ratio, that bias, where even
I
if
think, yeah,
even if
I
Islam got
think
the
it's,
better of striking
I think it's
against
less,
Volkanovski, people would
of the fact that they're Russian and more of the fact of their cultural background, religious background, and all that. I think that's what it more so is.
yeah, obviously, it's just Dagestani. You could say that.
Yeah,
Like all of them
Dagestan.
are Muslims.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so do you think most people have that bias who watch your channel?
I who watch my channel. I don't know because I don't really shit. Here's the thing: I don't really shit on Islam all that much. I've said nothing, but I think this guy literally
I'm saying
beats
you shit
everyone
on
in the
them.
lightweight division. I think
I'm
he.
saying you shit on
I've
them,
said,
Dagestanis and
but
all of
hold
those.
on. I don't really shit on Islam at all,
I said Dagestani.
but I don't
You
shit on Dagestanis at
you don't
all.
shit on them, but you actually underrate them, and
How do
you
I
have the
underrate them?
bias.
I
You
I
have
said
that bias.
Islam Makhachev is going to probably beat every single guy he's up against in the lightweight division,
because he's
except
just
for
that
maybe
better.
Volk.
Let's say Islam was just tiny bit better against the other lightweights. You wouldn't say that,
No,
right?
wait. What
He's
are
so
you saying?
much better than the other lightweights, excluding Benil. You wouldn't. You are saying, oh, Islam will defeat all of them.
I think Beneil loses to Islam.
Well, because Benil is Muslim as well. Oh, he's not.
No, he's
from
not.
Iran.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
you
hold
got
on.
me
What
there.
you saying, man? Come on, brother. Hold
You got me there.
Hold on. I think Islam beats. I don't know if you've seen my videos recently, but I'm Edwards. I think Edwards is the truth. I think Islam beats him. I think
You think?
Islam literally beats Edwards. I think the guy might even have a chance against the Shavkat. People think that's crazy. I think he loses to Hamzat, but like
Yeah.
again, I think that there's a skill difference between 155 and 170, 170 and 185. I think as you go up the divisions, things get less skilled. And I think the one man that beats him, and it would be a very close fight, almost 50-50, would be Volk. I don't think that I'm at all hard or underrating Islam Makhachev. I've said multiple times, this guy could literally go down as a top 5 all-time fighter. He could surpass Habib. I think he has the skills to do it. We'll see.
Okay.
But I think he has the
Now that
skills.
you're saying Islam will win against Leon, and when that fight actually happens, trust me, you'll predict Leon to win. Just to be controversial.
Islam
Just to be controversial. Just to get more clickbaits.
Wait. I'm sorry. I'm confused with what you're saying.
Leon destroys him. So what I'm saying is, most of the people who watch MMA and watch this MMA community, I've been seeing a lot. Except Reddit, there are true Khabib fans on Reddit, but a lot of people, they just hate Dagestani fighters and have that unconscious bias, right?
I think that there are people that have biases against every. I'm saying yes, there are people, but let's not pretend. Let's not pretend that there aren't people that hate on people for other reasons. Like, it's not all about that.
Like what?
Like, people hate on Colby for the whole MAGA thing, and being they call him a farmer boy. You know exactly what I'm saying. And people hate on Izzy for people hate on fucking Pereira, bro. People hate on every single race of people in the MMA. They do.
But what I'm saying is, most of, even you, right?
And Dagestani fans hate on other people as well. They do.
Okay, let's say Islam had a close fight with someone who's white and someone who's American or British, whoever that is, and it's like 60-40 to Islam. I would say people would still say the 40% guy won, for sure.
But
just
again,
like
you're arguing like most people have a bias when they watch fights. I already agree with that. What I'm saying is, I don't. When I watch fights, I don't have a bias I watch it again.
That's what I'm saying. It's unconscious. You don't realize it, but deep down.
No, I do have a bias when I watch it the first time. When I rewatch it, I don't. I had Volk winning the fight. Whether you like it or not, your boy got smashed.
Your bias kicks in the second round. Your bias kicks in.
Your boy got smashed.
And you don't want to accept the truth, but it's been a good challenge.
I accept the truth. Islam got dropped in the 5th, and he got beat up badly in the 4th round.
He did. I also think Islam is not getting enough credit. Like, people think he lost that fight, and everywhere
he basically almost did.
It was a close fight, right? Would you say that it was a close fight?
Yeah, it was.
Would you say it's a robbery?
I would say that it's. Okay, it depends on how. I think Volk
should
have won the fight. I don't think it was a robbery. No.
Would you say there's a debate of Islam winning with someone else's perspective?
Yes.
Okay, so what I'm saying.
But I also hold on. I also don't think. I think it's lazy to say that there's not a debate with Volk winning too, because again, you're talking about real MMA fans. If you watch back the second round, if you watch back the 5th, it's a 3-2 fight, and then it comes down to the 4th, and I'm sorry, man. Volk outstruck Islam for 1 minute and 20 seconds. Then Islam took the fight to the ground, didn't do anything with it, and got hit in the face 50 times with Volk laughing at him.
Control time, right? Control time.
Control time while getting hit doesn't really mean it's control time, does it?
Bro, he was just punching on the back. Like,
Volkanovski gave him a shiner. He gave him a black eye.
But that was from the striking exchanges on the feet.
Okay. I think it's time to get the next guy in. But I appreciate.
Also, I think if Volk had scar tissues like Nate Diaz, he would be bloodied in that fight for sure.
If he had, but that's like if Islam had scar tissue,
look at their faces. Volk won that fight. Do you agree with that? People are saying, "Oh, look at their faces. Volk won that fight." They have never watched the fight, right? Oh, look at their faces. Clearly, Volk won that fight.
But hold on. Who looked more impressive?
On the striking, I think Islam looked
No,
more
no. My
experienced.
question is, who impressed you in that fight?
I would say it's balanced. I think
No,
Islam
it's
surprised me in
not. No,
striking.
it is not
Both surprised
balanced.
me in wrestling.
So you're
Yeah, they
telling me you
surprised
thought
me
it
in
was going to
taking
be
on
you
defense.
thought it was going to go down like that. You didn't think Islam was going to dominate.
I did not think Islam was going to dominate in striking exchanges.
That's cap. But I think
Honestly,
that's.
I think Work was going to win in striking exchanges. He's the best kickboxer in the UFC right
And
now.
did you think? Oh, and you thought Islam was going to dominate the ground, didn't you?
Yeah,
Like
for
me.
sure.
Okay, and he
Yeah,
didn't. So Volk impressed you there.
yeah, and
Okay.
Islam impressed me because in the striking exchanges, did he not impress you in the striking
No, he
exchanges? Like,
impressed me with the striking, but again, I
it's
wasn't
balance, right? It's
shocked with
balance.
it. I was shocked with Volkanovski in the grappling. I didn't expect that. So that's another reason. Like Volk proved me wrong. There's a reason to really think, okay, he did enough to win. I thought he was going to go out there and get squashed like a bug.
Okay. Anyways, last comment is all I'm trying to say is people who watch your channel, in your community, there is a lot of unconscious bias against fighters from those areas. That's all I want to say.
Okay,
And
fair enough.
I think you agreed with that.
All right, fair enough. I hope you have a good day. Thank you for bringing the
You too,
debate.
man.
This is the best one so far, so I appreciate it.
I appreciate you too. Take care.